Hello, successors. This is Julie Desjardins, and I'm here sitting on my couch in my living healing room. And I am coming at you as a bookworm. I have always been a bookworm all my life. I mean, I love reading everything from self help to fantasia, magical lands. I really enjoy digesting whole atmospheres as well as internal development. And one of the most significant things you can do is read. Reading develops your mind in ways that connect the dots. And listening to others, learning from others, hearing other stories, working the wheels of your imagination to visualize and see things and learn from concepts through storytelling. I mean, reading is incredible. And this week, I'm going to focus on book reviews that are books that I think are really great for reading. So if you didn't know where to start with some powerful books for your success that will unlock doorways in your mind that maybe you didn't realize you could unlock, this one right here, you may have heard me keep repeating, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And actually, I picked that up at a wholesale bookstore for like 10 bucks. But you can often find them like anywhere in used bookstores and garage sales, brand new online. You can download the PDF, ebooks, and it is a treasure. I was listening to a morning call, which I will put the call number in the description below for you to be able to call. It's an open call, and we study this book together, just waking up in the morning, 6 a.m. Pacific, listening to my coach, Paul, share the pepped upness that gets you started and gets your brain on track to a successful day is amazing. It's very worldwide bonding, and within our home it's been a very healing source of, instead of turning on a radio of gossip and celebrity nagging and stuff like that, and commercials, you can turn on like this good morning radio and let's get you started in fulfilling your visions. That's the kind of excitement it is, and it's been really healing to my brain. So then my husband and I went and picked out this book, and it's great to read along on your own, as Paul reads the book, but also just taking the time. I've been reading it and going through it and highlighting this and that. And when I actually started reading through the book, there's this really cool thing that happens, because Napoleon sort of goes, hey now, you want to do this. You want to like for instance, he'll be like talking about the 6 steps to stimulate your subconscious mind. Like it's very quantum physics of, getting your mind to churn in successful ways so that you can actualize your vision, your purpose, your dream, your dreamy lifestyle, right? So it's quite amazing this way to begin with, but then he'll get you to, okay, now that you got that down, let's have you write this down, and then come back to this later when you've completed this chapter over here. So it's like these doorways that interconnect, and as you're reading it and learning, there's so many bits and pieces of healing going on in your brain and awakening. And at the same time, he's guiding you. Okay, now come back to this chapter when you've completed that chapter, because you're going to want to dig further with this concept. And it's like this whole rabbit hole of wonderland, right? And it's really a unique book. I mean, it was written 1938, and there is still a Napoleon Hill Foundation, people keeping all his writings intact. He has other books and writings, and even if you Google him on YouTube, you'll see him speaking live. He was on TV, and he was quite popular, and at the same time he was very controversial because it was hard for people to accept that wealth and riches and abundance and prosperity um, was connected to God, and that living heaven on earth is almost blasphemous in a way. People were feeling conflicted with feeling that like they deserved goodness on earth. They're always like waiting till they get to heaven kind of concept. So there was this bit of tug of war, and people sort of accepted it and sort of didn't, and weren't sure if they could handle the prosperity mindset at all. So if you're ready to handle some prosperity mindset, I definitely recommend this book. And like I said, how do you, whoop! Yeah, like I said, you can download it, you can walk into your bookstore, you can order it online. You can get it anywhere, as well as you can join a bunch of us. There's like 500 of us to growing up to 600 right now on the call in the morning, and you can join in cheering, and you can join in giving your thoughts taken at the end of the call. We share thoughts together and share encouragement and stories and breakthroughs. If you want to have a breakthrough, you want to listen to this call, Think and Grow Rich with Paul. And if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're thinking about being a business owner or having some sort of passive income, then this call is for you. And if you're thinking of creating another passive income but you don't know where to start with that, let me make it easy for you. I put an amazing link in the description below that has our team, specifically our prosperity team in Empower Network, has recently, I mean like today, just unlocked so much. Like, we always have so much support to make sure our pipeline is clear, and yet still some of us don't obey what we need to do because we're just still avoiding our own success. So today I realized I really, really, really need to stay close to my team's instructions, my coach's instructions, and not overthink it and not overcomplicate it. And the biggest thing is you have to have your autoresponder hooked up to do passive income streams. And we specifically in our team have an autoresponder that's connected to our prosperity team. If you don't know what autoresponder is, it means an email that's constantly going out to whoever signed up to receive emails from you. It's on autopilot. It's already hooked up. You don't need to think about it too much. Just going out. And then there's also the broadcast email, which you send a fresh one and say hello. You maybe send your blog, your vlog, or say hello that way. But these autoresponders, this needs to be hooked up if you're going to be a successful passive income online network receiver of cash flow and hooking other people up with prosperity. So our team most recently has this strong autoresponder that you don't have to think about. You just have to make sure it's locked in. And if you're in Empower Network with our team, you just attach the dots there, and it takes care of the auto response for you. But you've got to have that hooked up. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. And personally, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I have been wasting time. And that's the key. So if you get in, click the link below, send me your email, and if you want this type of incredible support to hook up your passive income stream pipeline, then you want to get on our team and at least check out the free video there. It tells you about online marketing and how you can create passive income to fuel your dreams in your power to succeed. And this is day 36. Be a bookworm, because leaders are readers. And if you read daily, 15 to 30 minutes, you will strengthen your mind. And I mean, don't overread. Read things you enjoy. Take your time reading it. Bookworm, I mean, digest it, chew it up, eat it. Take whatever time you need. Some people are faster readers than others. Some people need to highlight things and take their time. Of course, if you took it from the library, which you can get this book in the library, Think and Grow Rich is definitely in the library. Don't highlight it, but You know what I mean? Like, take your time in reading something. If it takes you longer to digest a sentence, then take that time because you want to soak it up. And your development is going to increase in success. You will see, especially if you're reading things that interest you. And something David Wood, who is the co-founder of Empower Network and my mentor, he always says, and probably got this from someone else, but the truth is repetition is the mother of skill. And if you want to be successful, you need to repeat these types of personal development that you'll find in Think and Grow Rich. And that's why we study it together in these morning calls, which I have put that number below, 6 a.m. weekday mornings, Pacific. But it's available anywhere in the world, whatever time that is for you in your time zone. Repetition is the mother of skill. So if you want successful skills, you're going to want to read Think and Grow Rich because there's so much in there that we can perfect and we can master it. So go be a bookworm. You have the power to succeed.